The announcement of the UA Sports Festival sent a ripple of electric anticipation through Class 1A. For Ren, however, the excitement was tempered by a profound sense of dread. This wasn't just a competition, it was a televised spectacle, a global audition for a hero career, and the ultimate test of his ability to masquerade his true magic as a mere quirk. Every pro hero, every agency, and countless civilians in Musutafu, Japan, would be watching. The pressure to perform well enough to secure internships, yet subtly enough to avoid exposing his ancient power, was immense. He watched his classmates, their faces alight with unbridled enthusiasm, and felt the heavy weight of his unique secret. The first event, the obstacle race, was a chaotic scramble. Ren immediately relied on his finely honed control. He used minute telekinetic boosts to enhance his speed, almost imperceptibly. Over treacherous terrain, gentle air currents subtly reduced drag, while light earth manipulation provided perfectly stable, invisible footings. As he navigated past explosive robots, he created faint, shimmering illusions to briefly misdirect their sensors or cause a split-second delay in their targeting systems, buying him crucial time. His goal wasn't first place, that would draw too much attention, but a strong, middle-of-the-pack finish that hinted at potential without screaming anomaly. He observed Mina's quick, agile movements as she slid through obstacles using her acid, and Tokoyami's precise, calculated use of dark shadow, acknowledging their skill. The cavalry battle demanded teamwork and strategic thinking. Ren found himself on a team with the earnest Mashira Ojiro, the quiet Koji Koda, and the bright, if somewhat chaotic, Denki Kaminari. He settled into a vital support role, his subtle magic proving unexpectedly versatile. He used invisible force fields to reinforce Ojiro's defense of their headband, manipulated air currents to push opponents slightly off balance during their charges, and even employed quick, almost imperceptible bursts of telekinesis to snatch smaller headbands from rival teams. Against aggressive opponents, he'd discreetly use
inexplicable leg cramp
or
itchy bones
to create momentary, inexplicable incapacitations, allowing his teammates to gain an advantage. The public wouldn't see direct spells, but they'd see his team's uncanny coordination and his quirk's peculiar knack for creating sudden openings. The one-on-one battles were the true crucible, showcasing raw power. Ren's first match was against Nito Monoma, the copy quirk user from Class 1B. Monoma, brimming with arrogance, attempted to copy Ren's quirk as soon as the match began. However, as Ren activated his true magic, the essence of it being ancient magical energy, not a biological mutation, Monoma's copy quirk likely registered something alien or incomplete, causing him a moment of disorientation or even a backlash, as his system tried to process an incompatible power. Ren, always quick on his feet due to years of survival and honed street instincts, capitalized on Monoma's brief confusion with a series of swift martial arts-inspired movements and subtle telekinetic shoves, pushing Monoma out of bounds for a quick, bewildering victory that showcased his physical competence as much as his hidden abilities. His next opponent was Tetsu, whose steel quirk presented a direct and incredibly durable challenge. Ren brought all his accumulated physical prowess to bear, ducking, weaving, and delivering precise strikes that would have felled lesser opponents. He employed his usual subtle magical tactics, gusts of wind to deflect, minor telekinetic trips, even attempting
inexplicable leg cramp.
But Tetsu's sheer resilience and unwavering frontal assault proved too much. Ren's own strength and endurance, though significant from his hard life, couldn't break through Tetsu's steel-hard defense using only subtle means, and after a prolonged, exhausting exchange where his physical stamina was pushed to its limits, he was eventually pushed out of bounds, accepting the loss rather than resorting to overt magic that would expose his secret. Ren ended the sports festival placing respectably in the upper-middle ranks, a solid performance that garnered interest from some pro heroes, but avoided the intense, potentially dangerous scrutiny that the top three endured. The commentators and analysts simply noted his versatile and tactical quirk and surprising resilience, entirely missing the ancient power beneath. A wave of profound relief washed over him. He had navigated the largest public stage without exposure. He watched Mina's matches with quiet admiration. She fought valiantly and energetically, though she didn't make it to the final rounds. As the festival concluded, Ren felt a renewed sense of confidence in his ability to survive in this world, but also an even sharper awareness that with internships looming, new dangers would arise, constantly testing the delicate balance of his secret.